Welcome back! In this part, we are finally solving the mystery of what happened to Theodore Gilded and find out if our elephant friend is a vicious beast or is being framed. And if it is being framed, we need to identify who is behind everything. Both suspects had means and a motive, so choices, choices. Why am I here? I was at the work site. That's so me. So I took a quick break because I got stuck a little bit. Which way do I have to go? Not this way. And also I turned on the music because I turned it up a little bit because I thought it was soft, but it wasn't soft at all. It was very, very loud. So I hope this is better. If it's not, I'll keep playing with it until it is the way it should be. And also I looked it up for this thing we have to do with confront Paul. He owes me an explanation. Apparently, which I did not do, he is in a room in the workshop, so all you have to do is enter that room and speak to him. Sorry. But I went outside immediately. Probably because I was frustrated.
Stop, Lloyd.
So yeah, I'll do that after I finish doing what I need to do at the dig site. And I must have missed something. Yeah, see?
Straw dolls. Eerie, but effective for a scene recreation.
Yeah, but
Oh,
why
I
would
want
you
one of
need
these,
that?
or two.
As an archaeologist, I mean. Titus and Vitus Conquest. Titus and Vitus Pneumonius were legendary legates of the early Roman Empire, starting their military career to suppress the rights of the Bellovaci and Allobroges. They were the key commanders during the siege of Mutina and the Battle of Actium. With the new Emperor Augustus, the brothers received twin swords, presumably the ones previously belonging to Romulus and Remus. The brothers served as legates to conquer the Dalmatian and African provinces and were famous for the worship of minor gods. Titus honored Eurus, while his brother prayed to Zephyrus. Not much is known about the brothers except for the description by Pliny the Elder. Titus wore the skin of a lion with its head on the helmet, a tradition he picked up while being a signifier. Or signifer, I don't know. Vitus held a shield large enough to cover the sky. Though the exact locations of the tombs remain unknown, historians know that Titus died in the spring of 10 AD, while Vitus in the autumn of 12 AD.
I see now. Mr. Swift didn't realize the significance of the statues.
What's this?
Oilcloth. Won't fade and waterproof. Enough here to make 10 sails and more.
Alright. Now what? Did we find everything? Why am I stuck here? That's just John. I want to look at his desk, but I cannot. I can't speak to him because he doesn't want me to ask questions. So what else did I miss? Do I maybe need to pin something? Could be. What's this? Art of Swift Research. I don't know what this means. What does this mean? Find a use for the item. But what item? This is not an item. What if I go to that place over here? Oh, I need to use my imagination. Alright, that's what they mean. So now I can do this. So I need to imagine which statue was where, is what I think. And remember a little. See? What do we have? We have I think a man with the shield. Isn't that one of the brothers? And then we have... Oh, so he needs to be here. But which way? Oh no, lion's head? That's the other brother. And then him again. So one of the brothers needs to be here and over here. We have a woman with a fruit basket. I read about that. Or... with the sickle? No, she's lying over there, so that's probably over there. It's probably this one, but I don't know which way she should be facing. And she should be here. But I don't know which way she should face either. And this is the other brother, yes. So let's take a look at our notes. There were 4 statues near the tomb he researched. A female statue, an allegory of the minor wind god Zephyrus, looking west, with a basket of fruits in her hand. So the basket of fruits is looking west. But which way is west? How am I supposed to know that? Well, the better question is, where's north? Oh wait, I have that here. So west is this way. So she would be right, maybe? I think. What else do we have? Looking east was another female statue, also an allegory of a wind god Eris with a sickle. So she should be facing the upper way. Can we do that? Yes, we can. Between those two were the remains of statues. Statues wore a lion helmet and fought with a sword. Alright. Found a statue with a lion helmet head. It originally lay on the pedestal closest to the beach. So he needs to be here, but which way are they facing? How am I supposed to know that? I don't know. Can feel the tomb's location, so try recreating the scene on the hill. Vitus rested nearby. Beware the one who wishes to disrupt his sleep, for he is guarded by the gazes of his brother in the autumn wind. But who is Vitus again? Wait. Vitus is with the sword and the shield. He's guarded by the gazes of his brother, so his brother is looking at him. No, the lion's head needs to be here, I think. Oh, but he can only face these 2 directions. But there's a head on here, that is weird. There's also here. Or maybe does he mean... No, that can't be it either. That sets you off there. Well, this is for sure wrong. Because I don't think they should face the same direction. That wouldn't make sense. What about this? I think it's wrong. It isn't.
It seems everything's in place. Now, let's see what this has to tell us.
It was a lucky guess, honestly. Except for the ladies. I need to pin something, but what? I don't know. With the scene recreated, I should see if the location of the tomb becomes clear. Yeah, but Sherlock, I don't see anything. Oh, do I need to use concentration? Is that what you mean? Oh yeah, that's what he means. Alright. But... honestly, I don't know. What am I supposed to do with this? I don't know what you want me to do, Sherlock. Oh, there's a line here. Alright. Missed that. So that was that sound. But it's gone now. Oh, it's this way. Alright. It's very hard to see that path. I see it now. Is it this? I guess. So I kinda did his job.
Here is your discovery, Mr. Swift. Hey, look at this.
What have you found? Don't let anyone touch anything there. Eureka! I found you, my friend.
You're welcome. But what did you find? Wait, I cannot even see it. I found it. What is it? Oh. A body or something. So, tomb. Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Don't just stand there. Help!
No, I'm gonna look at your desk. Whatever you're hiding over there that you did not want me to see. What was it again? Is it all the way up here? I guess so. I don't remember. Oh yeah, it is. He has these darts too that Paul also had.
A box of darts. Handy against rodents of all kinds.
So they're both equally suspicious. Tusks and Trunks. The zoological bestseller Tusks and Trunks, try to say that 20 times in a row, provides the most rigorous scientific description of the elephant. It is almost encyclopedic in its analysis of the creature's life both in the wild and captivity. One crucial chapter describes the elephant's mating season, in which they become extremely dangerous. Furthermore, the book features guidance on how to communicate and interact with the big mammal. So did someone wind it up while it was mating season? Because it was screaming? Did Imogen not say that? Maybe that was a mating call or something? I don't know. Another notebook. Oh, this is interesting. A personal diary owned by Arthur Swift. He describes in considerable detail his personal life and research. More importantly, it tells of a dispute between the archaeologist and Theodore Gilded over the dig site. Day 1224. Theodore always uses his wealth to shut down complaints. I'd rather he bought a brain with more gyrification so that he was smart enough to see the bigger picture. Not everything revolves around your darn elephant. I've only a few months before he will commence construction. He even lacks the imagination to build something beautiful. Ivory baths, the mundanity. I must think, lest our invaluable history be buried by the inconsequential.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
That's a motive.
Trying to take over my research, are you? I come here to pick up my diary, and I find you snooping around. Explain yourself.
Mr. Swift, if that were true, I would have been on my way to the newspaper. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I didn't have a chance to introduce myself properly.
Outrageous! You deceived me, sir. What is the reason for your being here? Who sent you, Mr. Holmes?
No one.
Theodore Gilden's premature death brought me here.
Theodore is dead? How can that be possible?
I'm thinking of all the possibilities, and I'm not crossing out anyone who might have been involved. Even his elephant. The land you're excavating belongs to Mr. Gilden, does it not?
Did I hear an accusation? I have nothing to hide. You can ask me whatever nonsense you've prepared as a token of my diminishing respect towards you.
Very well, Mr. Swift. I appreciate your cooperation.
If you can call it that. Where were you this morning?
Were you at the site this morning?
Affirmative. This project is taking a lot of my time, as you see. I spend more time underground than on the surface.
When did you learn about Theodore's death?
Just now.
Just now. You just told me.
And you aren't surprised, shocked? I won't tell anyone if you shed a tear or two. Weren't you partners, after all?
We were. And it is a real shame. But I've seen too many deaths in my life, Mr. Holmes, for the news to truly shake me.
Do I not need to confront him because we found those papers where his name is crossed out?
When was the last time you saw Mr. Gilden?
A couple of days ago. We discussed the site. I believe in the tomb and its secrets. Theodore's patience was stretched, however. He was already inventing new projects. It wasn't a long conversation. I suppose that his daughter will inherit everything now, along with all of the eccentricities and problems.
And not forgetting Goliath.
Eccentricities and problems, Mr. Holmes. One of many. Will you allow me to return to my research? Or are you insisting on remaining an obstacle?
Maybe.
Oh, I haven't even started yet.
See, provide evidence. Also, I remember saying that I thought that the elephant's name was Bean, which is a very cool name, but that was a different elephant. This one is called Goliath. So this is the diary I read. This is a book about elephants, so that is suspicious. He owns darts. This is an important... No. His research... I wanna find the one where his name is crossed out. Can I? Backpacks. Threats and envelope, no. This one.
Did this plan cause a rift in your business relationship with Theodore Gilden?
Nothing like that. Admittedly, we didn't share a common vision of what is more important, the past or the future. In my opinion, we can't build a future without knowing the past.
So you wanted to save the tomb of Vitus here, or perhaps your control over the research?
Only the knowledge that rightly belongs to humankind, nothing less and nothing more.
So I can still choose evidence. What else? I want to ask about this.
With this book, you attempted to plan an attack on the elephant?
Your insinuations are out of place. Goliath is a frightening animal. All I wished to do was to understand the creature. As any scientist would do, I researched, analyzed, and drew conclusions.
And what conclusion did you draw?
That Theodore Gilded made the animal miserable. He couldn't provide the proper environment for the beast. My interest in the subject ended there.
Could be true. Could be. Only read the book to understand the animal and how it should be treated. What did you write down? Confirmed that he was partners with the victim, but said his work ended due to Gilden's lack of passion for the archaeological research. This maybe?
You have a weakness for nostalgia. Or, rather, do you use it to record a list of enemies?
Young man, you need to check your moral compass. Reading another person's diary is a sin in every culture that I can think of.
But you aren't answering the question.
Indeed.
You've already read it. Why bother? I simply record my life to keep my memory clean from misinterpretation. Letters and pages don't lie.
But the writer of the text can.
True. What else? Owns darts.
What's with this box of darts? Is it for a scientific argument?
A little darker than that. Rather for killing the kind of rodents that might nibble a nose or a toe in your sleep.
Let's just say I have to protect myself against a larger animal, such as an elephant. Might it be enough to stop it, make it faint?
If I were you, I wouldn't bank on it.
So he doesn't hear the accusation in my story. Nope, this isn't something to confront him with. This, I don't think so either. The book?
As far as I can tell, you're a man of the academic world, so this book about Nabe and Laura is just an empirical study?
What? That nonsense? I prefer to lose my eyesight than read such trash.
So, you know nothing about it?
I know nothing. I wish I'd never heard of it in the first place. This caricature of science.
Do I hear traces of envy? You're still relatively young that you might find your own Laura.
Perhaps I envy Nabe, for I cannot simply blow people up for distracting me. That's all. You happy now? Wonderful.
Alright. What else? This is the portrait. This is about them. No. This could be.
I'm a busy man.
Oh, I guess not. Paul's box of darts. This is about Paul. This too. What about this?
Remember one of the rules? It seems that you didn't return a tool. Is this knife yours?
Do I look like a fellow who carries a knife? I don't need it.
There are plenty of uses for it on the site, and outside of it.
I have other people to cut ropes for me, Mr. Holmes.
I believe that. Art said it's not his knife and that he doesn't use one in his work. I think I need to confront Paul with all these things. This... I don't know, this doesn't seem important.
Moving on.
What's with this intricate recruitment process? Pro-British workers charge less?
As a head of this organization, I need to secure a productive environment. It's impossible to do so if there are political differences, especially here, where the native population doesn't support our efforts to find the ancient artifacts.
Decent pay can also stimulate productivity and shut down any political discord. Hadn't you thought of that?
You're young. You have time to fritter and fight with everyone you meet. I don't have such a luxury. Our workers receive enough pay for what they do. So don't start a discussion you know nothing about.
Alright, and I still have to choose something else? Oh my god, I really don't know. This is all about Paul. This is his character portrait.
Moving
yeah,
on.
I didn't think so. Would not make sense.
Gilden's elephant is quite an unusual addition to Cordona's fauna. What is your scientific opinion on that?
No matter how much Theodore loved it, it still remained a wild animal trapped inside a stone pen. Goliath needs savannas, fields, lakes.
I'm sure that Goliath did not have a plan to kill his owner to head to the savannas. What do you think?
No, animals don't kill in a typical sense. I can only presume that it tried to protect itself from captivity, from Theodore. It was a gilded cage that was predestined to break.
I don't think that's what happened at all. I think someone messed with the elephant. I can ask about Imogen.
I'm a busy man.
Have you seen this person before? The one beside Imogen Gilden?
No, but he's with Imogen, so I suppose that he's a friend of hers. That girl always has her head in the clouds. I could have said Theodore was different, but that wouldn't have been entirely true.
Away with the fairies, was he?
That's one way of putting it. Either way, I don't know much about Imogen's life or her friends. The type of elite that pretends to be educated.
So he didn't like them or like her. I still can choose something. Oh my god. I don't know. What about this?
I'm a busy man.
I already asked that.
Your partner had a very specific attitude towards the things he treasured. Was this habitual for him?
That would have been too much even for him. Don't get me wrong, he had a harsh temper. Like a true businessman, he was ready to burn his competitors to the ground.
But threatening someone physically would have been something new even for him, am I correct?
Absolutely. Besides, I had never seen him this angry. The fellow who received the letter must have been extremely alarmed.
Alright, that's it. 8 evidence updated, finally. Because how many things do I need to ask this man? I was surprised to see Theodore this aggressive and indiscreet. So that means that the Paul is definitely suspicious. This is everything he just told us. Not his knife. Well, I think he didn't do it. Why is this red? Oh, I'm pinning this, alright. That's what I need to do, right? Lack of passion. So I need to speak to Paul, that's what I need to do. What does John say? Before Stigro. Did I already see this? I think I did. So... Yep, I read this too. I have my Bella's clues, of course. Let's see. The victim's body took a heavy beating. Partnership ended. Theodore threatened Paul. Both our own darts. No. This. Artist Swift has dedicated his life to studying the history of humankind. He may not have been willing to see that end. Could be. No, they're all not connected. Which is kind of weird because I would think that the darts... Did I get all? I did get all that. It's over here. That the darts would be to make the animal go insane, maybe. So let's very quickly go and confront Paul. I need to leave this place first. And then we'll see what we'll have to do. I don't really know if that's the end of this case. Almost. But I also don't want to start a new part with just having to do one thing, because that's maybe a little lame. Don't know. Let me see, it's over here, isn't it? Yeah. So let's see how fast I can do this and maybe make a bit of haste, since I feel like I'm kind of slow with my playthrough, but maybe I'm not. Or maybe I am. Because I'm looking at stuff and reading everything, and I hope it's not boring. And also, if it is, feel free to skip ahead, you can always do that. When you don't want to read the text or see me reading it, I mean. So let's see if we can find him, because that's something I skipped accidentally. Whoops. Is he here? What is his room? I don't know. No? The other one? Is it this one? No, this one? I hear him. Yeah, he's here, see?
Your fellow mariners have a strange way of showing hospitality.
They were not my friends.
Are you sure? I would rather risk my neck for someone who's at least honest and thankful.
Perhaps then don't enter someone's life and be so judgmental, pretending you're better than they are.
Then give me your perspective and allow me to see through your eyes.
Let's start with the obvious.
I tried to tell you before, but your partners interrupted. Have you heard the news? Theodore Gilded is dead. Do you have anything to say?
Well, what a shock. To me, he was an angry old ogre. Good riddance. Was it Goliath that killed him? Did it crush him? Break his bones? Come on, tell me. I want all the details.
You have an unusual way of showing grief. Imogen wouldn't appreciate that. But yes, the animal could have been involved.
It's poetic in a way, isn't it? It takes a beast to kill a monster. I wish I could have been that elephant.
Alright, so I think it's clear where he stands.
What were you doing this morning, Miss Perks?
Don't call me that. I'm a champion. I was sailing.
The other club members told me that you missed the race this morning. Do champions not need to practice?
Ugh, you've talked with them already. No, I wasn't racing. I visited the doctor after that attack on me. And then I had to honor the deal with the bandits you just took care of.
Well, not just, because I did a lot of other stuff in between. You should be more cautious.
This business of yours, you should be more careful. Ruining your life at such a young age is ridiculous.
I am careful. Except for you, no one has noticed where I store the smuggled goods. If the police arrive, there's no link to me. It's common storage, not exclusively mine.
Yeah, but I did find out. Let's confront her with a bunch of stuff. Yeah, let's start with this.
It seems as though Theodore Gilded hung a sword of Damocles over your life and career. Were these only words or something more serious?
Check my forearm. Pulled muscles and bruises. Small cuts. Nothing that you could call serious.
I doubt that a man in his late 50s could wrestle you.
It wasn't him. He behaved like a rat and hired brutes. His boys tried to lock my hands behind my back, but I was faster and I escaped.
Was he so protective of his daughter, or was it your feminine secret that provoked him?
My guess is that he was protecting his property. As he saw it, he owned Imogen, and he treated her like a piece of furniture. He didn't want his daughter to be loved by anyone. What's more painful is that Theodore didn't allow me to love his daughter. Typical.
I'm not sure that your relationship with Imogen could be described as typical.
Are you afraid of a woman in trousers? Now that's typical of men.
Paul confirms that they came into conflict with Theodore Gilded over Imogen. Alright, what else do we have? Animal suspects. No. This?
Does this knife seem familiar? I didn't find it in your competitor's back, to be clear.
This knife is as blunt as your humor. It's a bosun's knife, but it's not mine. I wouldn't be so careless as to mislay my tools.
Yeah, I kind of think it is yours. Paul told me the knife does not belong to them. Apparently they are careful with their tools and would never mislay one. Yeah, but I think you lost it by accident. Let me see. No. Want to ask about your box of darts. Where are they? What's this?
You smuggle illicit psychotropes on your yacht. Not a delivery for the hospital, I'm sure.
Of course not. I've had to cut corners to earn some money. How might a person afford to pay for a yacht in an honest way? I don't know, although I'm smart. The buyers are my customers. Adults who are willing to pay for their pleasure, or weapons for jewels. Whatever they want me to deliver. Nothing criminal.
Well, it's your lucky day. I'm not here because of smuggling. Have you tasted this tea yourself?
I wouldn't have been a champion if I had used it. It's just a side business that keeps my career afloat. It's quite expensive to compete in yachting. Sometimes I cut corners.
Such as fixing Whirlpool yourself?
Exactly. And sometimes I just have to pay. That's how I earn money. I don't sell slaves or take the last man gear from a poor family.
Paul works for a criminal organization on the side smuggling goods for money. They see it as a necessary evil to amortize the cost of the true passion yachting. Yeah, but you kind of have to, I don't know, convince yourself to do that. Yeah, but I already confronted him with this. What's this? This doesn't have to do with him, not really. Paul's box of darts?
Look what I found. A box full of darts.
Hey, that's mine.
I know.
I confiscated it. These darts appear to be filled with something. Poison? How powerful is it?
It's strychnine. Enough to instantly kill a small rodent. I haven't tried it on a human. Yet. I hope you know what you're doing.
Could it immobilize a larger animal, say, an elephant?
I've never tried, but I have wondered.
I think you have tried. Use some skill rodents, yeah, but that's also what the other guy said. What about... did I... Oh, this maybe?
Imogen doesn't strike me as an industrious young lady, so I find it strange that she was busy packing up all her belongings when Mr. Gilded died. That's some favorable wind in your sails, isn't it?
Is it so suspicious that a couple might embark on a trip?
A trip?
I wanted to thank her, so we planned to go traveling. A Theodore-free place, without elephants.
Yeah, forever,
The
I
timing
think.
of it is suspicious, however. Your lady friend becomes an orphan and heir, and there's a planned trip directly afterwards.
An improvised romantic dinner will never please a spoilt girl. A planned voyage might. It's not spur of the moment.
I don't know, and you also need money, so... I don't believe it. What else do we have? This?
A charming picture. I've heard that champions do often pose with their trophies.
Cheeky. It is a lovely trophy, though. I'm sure you will agree.
What is it that you like most about her? Her naivety? Her father's money?
Yes,
A
nothing.
somewhat difficult choice. Especially now that her father is out of the equation.
Though he didn't answer that question. Where is it? Oh, here. Oh, it doesn't write anything down either. Yeah, I think he used her. This?
I'm clueless.
Yeah, that's what I thought. What about... I don't know. But
Between yachts, darts, and notes from bandits, I've discovered many fascinating facts about you. But this, an installment of Nabe and Laura's adventures. Why did you sully your library with this?
It's a gift from Imogen. I didn't buy it. I might have turned a couple of pages, but nothing more. I swear.
I will give you the benefit of the doubt, but your literary taste has put you on my blacklist.
So does that mean that she's also been at the construction site? Because that artist didn't recognize that book and she's a big fan of it? Can I say this?
What can you tell me about the elephant?
He's smarter than some people here, including his owner. Although I feel he could be dangerous, no matter how much he's fed.
Why is that? Have you ever seen Goliath attack anyone?
Well, not exactly. But I saw it abusing some poor tree during one of its walks with Theodore.
During mating
The
season?
expression on that old ninny's face was priceless. But it wasn't funny to look at. Believe me, it was frightening.
Alright, it seems kind of funny. Sounds funny. This has nothing to do with him. I don't think this does either. No. No. The ruins. What about the portrait?
I don't know what this means.
Oh, I wanted to ask about the wounds.
I don't know what this means. I'm clueless. I'm clueless. I'm clueless.
Me too, I don't know what to ask. I'm just choosing everything.
A. Swift. Are you familiar with this name? The gentleman had business with Mr. Gilded.
Likely just another strange and wrinkled fellow like old Gilded was. Perhaps this Swift person has a rhino, and they wanted to see which pet was stronger. In other words, I don't know who he is, but I bet he's crazy like Theodore.
I doubt that court owner has ever boasted a battle arena for that size of mammal. You have an interesting imagination.
That's it, alright. So 7 evidence updated. Well, I'm just gonna check it off because I've read everything that he wrote. What did I get? Everyone blames Goliath. Every person I've encountered blames the elephant for the death of Theodore Gilded. Yeah, but I don't believe that. Dangerous right now, but may prove valuable to the case. Need to lure him out by exploiting his lust. Alright. So that's also, I need to use that perfume maybe. Theodore Gilliam was highly motivated to destroy Paul's career and well-being, even going so far as to hire criminals. Yeah, that is suspicious. And these two aren't connected now. Casebook. Vanill's concoction could serve as an excellent source of pheromones. I've seen fabric for doll making at the dig site. Alright. So this is what I need to do. Now I have to lure out that elephant by doing this. Chemical analysis. How does this work again? I have to make this. Oh, like this. I've extracted pheromones from the liquid. Which can be used to attract the elephant. And what else do I need to do? Foghorn from the boat workshop? See, but this is kind of annoying because I was there and the game put me back here, which is very mean. Because I don't think I left the workshop before quitting the game. I'm quite sure I did not. Well, anyway. So it takes me a little more time to get everything because I have to go back and forth a bit. Which is fine. Because the foghorn was in the boat shop. Did my casebook not say that? I think it did. So it needs to be somewhere around here. Where is it? What does that look like again? A foghorn, isn't that a big thing to blow on? On a boat? I think so. I don't see it. Is it somewhere in storage? Is it this?
It might fool an elephant.
Oh, it is. Alright. Now what? I've acquired the foghorn. I really thought it looked very different. Sounds just like a mating mammal. So I have the perfume, I have the foghorn. Fabric for doll making at the dig site. Alright, so I need to go back to the dig site. That's it. Let's fast travel there. Oh wait, I have to leave this place. All evidence collected. Oh, alright. So I don't have to go here anymore. Just walk into the boat, fine. So back to the dig site. And I think that this is the last thing I have to do to conclude the case. Lord Elephant, I mean. It says this way, but I can't go this way. Oh, it's over here, the stairs, I remember. So I'll probably know my way by the end of this case. And then I won't have to go there anymore. So thanks, game. Am I going the right way? I am. See, I know it now. It's probably less time. What did I need to find?
Stop.
Fabric? I think so. Where would that be? Oh, I know, in that box. I saw that, that's right, over here. Is it not?
This fabric will work.
Yes.
Mrs. Neely seemed to know her sewing inside out. I bet she missed us.
I hope Miss Nini won't misunderstand me.
Alright, so back again to the... I think they're talking about the lady with the costumes. Who gave that weird description of that burglar or whatever he was, criminal. Let's see, does she have a fast travel point? I don't even know where she is. Is she this? Clothing trader? She was near the police station, I remembered that. Why don't we go there? But I don't know, is this her? No? Or this? How am I supposed to know that? Wait, do I need to pin something maybe? Could be. Let's see. Now I have all I need. I should visit Miss Nini at the intersection of Knights Road and Trinity Way. Right, Knights Road and Trinity Way. This is Caladia, yes. I thought it was really nearby. Knights Road. Trinity Way, so it's here. I don't even know if I'm pinning the right thing, but does it really matter? I don't think it does. Also going the wrong way already. But a little sightseeing won't hurt anyone. I'm going way around. Out of my way. Where is she? I lost the store. Oh, Mrs. Nini's is right here. Oh, this is her.
Good day, madam. I've come to you with a special requirement. The tailors on the street can't help me, I'm afraid. Could you make a doll for me?
Oh, Senor Holmes. You taught the police how to do their job, and they found the thief. Of course I will help you. But what sort of doll? A child's doll, such as my great niece might play with?
A little larger than your typical doll.
Signore, I don't understand.
Me neither.
Boy, girl, animal, and what color?
Elephant.
Animal, a passionate, perhaps amorous animal.
Ah, Signore, you talk in riddles. I am an old lady who's seen it all. Tell me what you need.
I need a life-size elephant.
I think Mrs. Nini outdid herself with this one. Is that a tail?
That's a trunk, John, but I must agree with you that it's a masterpiece.
Well,
It's a
let's
trunk.
not waste any time.
Funny. Alright, and now, with the magnificent elephant doll now in my possession, I should use the coal gas shed in Gilden's yard to inflate the lure. Alright, so back to Gilden's yard. Get rid of this, please. Where is that? It's here, isn't it? So that is why that's not completed, maybe. I hope so. Because I don't like missing stuff. See, the blimp is over there, or the, what do you call it? So it's there. I can't believe I didn't see that before. I was complaining about not seeing that, but it's quite obvious. This is what he means, I think, this shed. Isn't it? It is.
The game is on.
So, what's the plan? I hope it all doesn't go horribly wrong.
We know that the elephant is seeking a female. We can arrange that. A doll with the appropriate scent might do miracles.
So, you're a marriage broker. Well, I suppose that makes me a groomsman.
Kinda.
Oh, she is a bit breezy, I must say.
Well, Goliath is eager for a single female elephant in his area. It should be just enough for his taste. You'll need to trust me.
Are we ready?
So
I can't
funny.
stand the tension.
I forgot about this.
We're ready. Let's call the elephant.
Oh, I can choose. I don't know, impatient? Tempting? Do you like raisins?
How could anyone resist?
So no. Teasing? I don't know.
I knew a lady once who said just that.
I don't know. Salacious?
Too bad I'm not an elephant.
It's not working.
Take your time, Sherry.
This one then?
That deserves a slap. And then a kiss.
And here's our lovesick friend.
Or maybe I need to do all of them anyway. Aww. She even has makeup on. That's so funny. Cute.
What is the meaning of this? Why are you bringing it here? I won't allow you to leave it.
I assure you that it is only a temporary measure. It won't be long until the elephant is gone, I promise you.
Why? There she is. Oh, I need to inspect her, of course. Look, she's wounded. She has a dart in her. Or he. Sorry, it's a man.
There's something in the needle.
What do you mean?
A feathered fletching. This might be promising. It injured itself while running through the forest. Peaceful and compliant, almost a gentleman.
I honestly thought that he was looking stressed, but I guess not. Did I see something else? No.
The left tusk is larger and more worn. You're a left-tusked elephant.
Why does that matter? Do I need to remember that? I think I do. With that, it's so funny, look at it. Happily in love. Alright, now what? I need to do this again. Faint trace of an unknown substance. Analysis? This is kinda like doing math again, isn't it? Wait, how do I make -4? Oh, I have this. What's this? Oh, so I need to use this one, I think. Yes, now I have -4. There were traces of strychnine. Wait, didn't that Paul say he had strychnine in his darts inside of it? This amount could kill a human, but was not enough to topple such a large animal. Instead, it most likely aggravated the elephant, causing a fit of rage and burst of strength. Mijn bellas, yeah. Did Arthur or Paul may have shot Goliath? Well, definitely one of them did. Both Arthur Swift and Paul Perks had the means to shoot the elephant with a dart. Oh, I get something new. Third party used Goliath. An unknown third party deliberately shot a poison dart at Goliath to provoke it into attacking Theodore Gilded, or protected Theodore. Unknown third party tried to protect him by shooting a poison. No, if that was true, they would have confessed that. That's not true at all. It's this. Oh, and that means that Goliath didn't do it. Wait, what if I choose the other one? What happens? Aww, he's guilty. I can execute him. Oh my god. Killed Theodore in a fit of rage. After a quick one-sided confrontation, Elephant fled, leaving Gilded to succumb to his injuries. Goliath killed his own master. Theodore Gilded nurtured the animal and cared for him, but the wild nature of the beast makes him extremely dangerous to others. I should inform Imogen that this execution is the only way to ensure safety. I would never in a million years choose that option. Never. Is a wild animal, his captors are the ones responsible for his behavior. The elephant requires a new owner and home. I should discuss with Imogen any possible options to save and relocate the elephant. Alright, but I don't want to blame the elephant at all. Now we get this. May have been provoked. Yeah, I definitely think that's true. Then again Arthur, but why not Paul? Arthur Swift used Goliath to kill Theodore Gilded. A shot with a poison dart enraged Goliath and it attacked its owner. Arthur Swift managed to secure control over the dig site and everything of historical value within. That is true. Arrest Arthur? To kill his former partner, Arthur was ready to sacrifice others for his own well-being. Such cruelty towards humans and animals should be punished. I agree with that, but I'm not sure that he did it. Let Arthur go and execute Goliath. Oh my god. Is a victim of Theodore Gilden's greed. He tried to protect humanity's history from those that were privatized or discarded. I would let Goliath take the blame, but would insist to return Arthur leave Cordona. No, and I would choose this. Not ever. No. Back. But why? Why is Paul innocent? I don't understand. I have no more clues. This book? Was the elephant shot before or after Theodore's death, and does it matter? Yeah, that does matter. Of course it does. So this is complete. There's nothing else here. You can look at this. What's this?
An amount of attention that most can only dream of.
Interesting. I think Paul and Imogen did it. I honestly do. Keep saying I have my palace clues. So I have to choose. But I want to blame Paul. Oh wait, I need to change this. Oh, right. Paul Perks killed Theodore Gilded using Goliath. Paul used an air gun with a poison dart to provoke the elephant. Agitated and scared, the animal attacked Mr. Gilden. With Theodore gone, there's no one to stop Paul from being with Imogen. He's an egotist with no regard for the lives of others who built an entire career on lies and deception and orchestrated the death of Theodore Gilden using his own pet. We'll be safer without Paul roaming free. Well, I agree with this, if only because he is smuggling drugs. I'm never gonna execute the elephant, never. Doesn't matter who did it. They were desperate, and to protect a promising career, used Goliath to kill Gilden. I will place the blame on Goliath, but would insist that Paul leave Cordona as Bennett's. No. Oh my god, so now I have to choose, and I honestly don't know. Is any wretched damage done to the shed? And fallen on the shed. You may have not been to see that end. So his motive is his research. What's Paul's motive? It's not here. What? Oh, Theodore attempts to destroy Paul. Paul's career and well-being, even goes fast to hire criminals. I think Paul did it, but I'm not sure about this. I'm just gonna try it. Let's see what happens. Are we gonna find out? Yeah, let's do this. Who do I need to speak to? Do we need to confront Paul? Or Arthur? Because definitely someone fell on shed, so one of them did it. Shot the dart. That's for sure, I know that for sure. But which one? Can I confront Imogen maybe? Probably not. But I think Imogen and Paul did it, that is what my gut tells me. She's here. You were right about Goliath, I can do evidence still. So what do I wanna... What about this?
I've nothing to say about this.
Oh. What then?
Are you aware that Paul smuggles drugs for a dangerous gang?
Mr. Holmes, I've already told you. I call him a pirate in play. He's not an actual pirate. He's a champion and a brave gentleman, not a thug.
Let us agree to disagree on that. But don't be surprised if one of his clients knocks on your door.
I don't have any thoughts on this.
Alright. This?
Have you seen what your father sent to Paul?
This is despicable. My father was never a gentleman, but this crosses the line. I knew that father wasn't fond of Paul, but this is just awful. If only he could have seen how good Paulie is to me.
I still don't know. And what does this mean? Are we gonna execute the elephant? I don't want to do that. You were right about Goliath? No, I'm not gonna do that.
I have to leave you for now.
Alright, 2 evidence updated. She says she doesn't know anything. Which could be true. She's kinda naive. So what now? Let's confront Paul. See what he, she, they says. I don't know how to call him, her, them. It's full moon. That's never a good sign. I really want to blame Paul. I don't know why. I just think because there also was a bosun knife, which is suspicious. Honestly, I don't know this one, but I never do. And what happens if you get it wrong? Do you lose money or something? I don't know. Where is he? I can accuse him. Let's do that.
Did it feel good killing Theodore Gilden after the humiliation and threats?
What? I thought you were blaming Goliath for that.
No, I think you killed Theodore Gilden. Goliath is, unfortunately, a victim of circumstance.
I'm far better than to kill Gilden. Believe me.
Maybe I'm wrong. You were at the crime scene.
You were at the crime scene at the precise moment when Gilden died.
I was not. I was visiting the doctor after the attack on me.
Ah, of course, where no one saw you. That's an inconvenience. But in any case, the person who was there met the rage of the elephant. One was struck by the gate with such impact that they were thrown into the shed. The knife fell out. The bruises on your elbow match the contour of the hole in the shed.
But I told you where my bruises came from.
And I heard you, but you didn't catch my words. A bosun's knife was found there, a very specific tool commonly used in your field.
That's only your assumption. I was never there. I mean, I was, but not when this happened.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about him.
You see, I managed to capture the elephant. Goliath had a dart stuck in his hide, similar to the ones that you use to kill rodents. My guess is that you used Goliath. A dart can kill a mouse or human, but for an elephant it's not enough. Strychnine is a powerful stimulant and convulsant. Once the drug was in the bloodstream, Goliath became extremely agitated and so blinded by the flow of energy that he killed his owner.
And my dart is responsible for that. I'd rather use my hands.
Yes, there would have been fewer variables, but after the attack on you, your condition didn't allow for a direct confrontation. So, you used what you had.
That's not what happened. Anyone might have the same set of darts as I do. They're not expensive.
But not everyone knew Theodore and had access to his property.
I have to say this.
I can understand why you killed Mr. Gilded. He saw you with his daughter. He checked up on you, yachtsman, smuggler, and a woman. He went so far as to hire some thugs to attack you. Theodore knew your weakness, your career. He forced you into a corner. You're a survivor. You were prepared for the worst, but Theodore surpassed even your worst-case scenario. So you responded accordingly.
I've earned everything myself. Every victory, every trophy, every mangir. I achieved all of it without murder. I don't need to kill in order to win.
And you weren't afraid that he would reveal your secret to the owner of the yacht club or your competitors?
I can control my fear. Trust me, I wouldn't have become a professional athlete otherwise.
So maybe it is Arthur, but I can't do that anymore. I can only blame Goliath. I don't want to do that. No. Can I go back? Whoops. Alright, sorry Paul, you're going to jail.
I revealed many truths and lies concerning Gilded. One banal fact is that he was a bitter and angry man who acted according to his own desires and impulses. Such people are dangerous, they are unpredictable, and value their own comfort more than anything and anyone. The same as you, Paul.
Are you out of your mind?
You're a gambler, smuggler, and actor. You indulge your self-importance. Such egocentricity and impulsivity is frightening. I won't allow you to play with someone else's life. You are under arrest.
Wait. At least tell Imogen. Tell her where I am.
I think she deserves a space without you. I heard you can gamble on racing in prison, only it's rat racing. No yachts. Goodbye, Paul.
Oops, I think I'm wrong. I think he didn't
Why
do
did
it.
you pick my Paul? Out of all the people on this island. Just when I needed someone I could rely on.
Believe me, I saved you. I found the true murderer. Would you really choose to live with the person who took your father's life?
You took away the pillar I was relying on. Paul was my only hope. You've destroyed it.
It was Paul who destroyed it, not me. I was merely the fact-checker who discovered the real culprit. And now about that elephant.
Oh yes, Goliath. You did nothing about it. I had to deal with it. Fortunately, there was a real man wanting to help me. He agreed to buy Goliath and relocate him to his property.
A real man.
I suppose I must congratulate you.
I'd rather you leave. But first, here are my father's belongings. Some of them have information about your mother. Take them and leave me be.
Cool, that's all I
I
wanted.
appreciate it, Miss Gilded. I assure you, I only wanted to find the true perpetrator.
Perhaps. Or perhaps you found a convenient scapegoat. Goodbye.
I truly hope you meet more honest people in the future. Take care.
I do agree with that. Thank you for watching. Curious what happens next? Subscribe to my page so you don't miss anything.